Hey everybody, it's CJ Graham, Jason Voorhees. That's right, Friday the 13th, part 6. And you're listening to thescenesnobs.com.
Hey Casey, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great. How are you, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm getting there. The shirts are starting to get a little baggier, so
I gotta say, you're actually looking really fantastic, and it's not just shaving the beard. I see you're doing wonderful work, my friend. So tell me, could this be because of your positive movement on Noom?
I think so. So I had a little fluctuation issue there because when we were moving, I was eating out a lot. We didn't have much in the house, but we're back on track. I'm eating at home, cooking more, things like that, and more active. And it just felt so good. So I gained a little bit of weight back, and now I'm starting to lose it again. It feels really good, man.
That's awesome. Well, you're looking great. And I know that with what Noom gives you and what you're able to do through that app, being able to track your meals, being able to pay attention to yourself, and also, getting a little boost of motivation, incredibly helpful.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that Noom is actually finally something you've been able to stick with and see some forward progress, my friend.
Thanks, brother. Well, everybody, if you guys want to try Noom, if you feel like you're up for it or something different that you want to go for, Noom has daily lessons, personal coaching sessions, and support groups. Plus, their tracking systems are revolutionary. You can go check that out. They're not going to tell you what you can or can't eat because they don't believe in good or bad foods. Instead, they'll give you the knowledge and the wisdom to make informed choices and change your lifestyle. Guys, give Noom a try in the affiliate link down below or on thescenesnobs.com. And, see if it can help you too. All right, let's get this party started.
Welcome to the Scene Snobs Podcast.
Welcome to the Scene Snobs Podcast, everybody. It is Tuesday night, and I feel all right. And I'm here with my good buddy, Casey, to join me for the ride. And I'm sorry I cut you off, buddy.
No, that's okay. It was a lot more fun that way. And I appreciate it as always, my friend. It's super exciting and wonderful to see you here. And it's wonderful to see all the amazing people we have hanging out with us tonight. A pleasure. It's always, thank you so much. It's so fantastic that you all tune in and hang out with us. And, really, it's all about friendship and building our village. So woohoo Tuesday.
Yeah. And it's absolutely is. And, we thank you guys so much because this is a passion for us. We're coming up on our 3-year anniversary on Thursday, and we're going to be doing a special that night. So I hope you guys can join in. If you are a part of the Snob Nation Discord, I'm going to drop the link for for the show. And if you guys want to come in and say anything, you can make fun of us. You can do whatever you want. You can call us assholes, the whole nine. Feel free to do that.
Well, it's both sides of it. It's both sides of that because we want everyone. We want everyone who's out there listening. You don't have to roast us. You don't have to burn us. If you just want to come on and hang out for a little bit and just say some kind words, and we'd love to throw some kind words back at you for being, for hanging out with us. That's what we do on Tuesdays. We get to hang out, and it is a pleasure that you decide to spend a little bit of your time with us. So thank you so much. We're very grateful.
Yeah, and again, the 3 years of doing this with the Scene Snobs is great. This is 11 years for us doing it as podcasters. 12 for Casey, actually. I don't know why I keep saying 11 for us. 12 for Casey.
Well, because I'm old. This is 13. 12 was last year. This is 13 years, bro.
And this is, guys, just so you know, this is kind of our F off episode. What we do is, we just kind of F around on the episode before our anniversary. So we're going to be a little wild. We're going to embrace the absurdity. But just so you guys know, this means the world to us. We know there's a lot of podcasters out there, and we're not talking about them or comparing or anything like that.
Nope.
This is our passion. It has been our passion for years. I left an industry that I absolutely loved doing to pursue this, and Casey afforded me that.
I watched him do it.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
We
had a conversation. It was a conversation in the freaking garage that I lived in at the time before I was going into work. And what time was it? 4 a.m, 5 a.m.
I wasn't living with you yet.
You were not.
Visiting you. I was still living up in New Jersey. And you were like, dude, you need to move down here. We need to just do the podcast. We need to get going. And we did, man. And we do it every day and we love it. So a lot of people tell me if you want to make money on this, that, or the other thing, you should podcast and then teach podcasting or do this or do that. I don't want to teach podcasting. I don't want to teach courses. I don't want to do anything. I love doing this. I love creating shows that are entertaining for people. Casey and I absolutely adore being able to sit down and make people laugh.
Oh my gosh, to bring entertainment, to bring, some form of joy to other people is something that I've always loved. It's been a passion of mine my entire life, is to make other people laugh, is to make other people happy, and to just give a little bit of sunshine, because you never know what people are going through. They might have gone through a horrific loss. You might be going through an amazing victory. But if you keep it to yourself and you're not sharing, it's not the love and not the joy that you eventually get out of life. And that's part of what we get to do here. And it's something that I'm so grateful that you, my friend Mick, have afforded me. And everyone who's out there listening has continued to help us, progress forward. So y'all are fantastic and we appreciate it. And hopefully we just make you smile, make something a little better than in this shitty life sometimes. So,
and we mean it when we talk about the Snob Nation community, and it's not just to a Discord. The Discord is just a cool hub. We can all go and hang out. I love seeing everybody saying, hey, I'm going to this convention. Who's going? And then other people answering and saying, I'll meet you there. And then it's amazing to see so much connection, because when we were doing this, when he was doing Off Topic, I was doing Mary Likes Movies, and we kind of came together. It was about like hanging out. We remember the days of hanging out in the video store and just talking about movies and having laughs and jokes with your friends. And that's what we made it all throughout those years.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's one of the most important parts that we had was a community. It's not about building a community around me. I don't need you to center around me.
I need you around me. I am.
He does. No, he absolutely needs it. Please, for the love of God, don't take it away. Please keep stroking that man's ego. It's all we have. That's between that and utter annihilation. I don't know what happens afterwards.
There is no year 4 without my ego being stroked.
Without this man feeling like he might not be able to fit through the door because of his head inflation, this seriously could be a problem. I, on the other hand, am just happy knowing that there are other people who have met, who have, through the community, who have made friendships and bonds and built that relationship. And it's so freaking cool. So we appreciate y'all allowing us to be shepherds in this era. So thank you. You're amazing and you're wonderful. And let's talk about some crazy shit, Mick. Let's get silly.
Let's see who's watching. Let's say hi to everybody.
Let's say hi to everybody.
Chris is here. What's going on?
Chris, what's up, dog?
Chris, that was Chris H. This is Chris S. Two of our patron supporters. Thank you guys.
Love you guys.
Hercules. They know.
Yeah. Oh, Hercules. Yeah.
Noom is my magical
right
elixir.
now.
Noom's my magical elixir.
Yes, it is. Yep.
Jason, another patron supporter. Thank you, Mick. I like your new setup. Don't get used to it. I'm moving. I have another space. My wife and I were talking, and I'm moving into a smaller space, but for sound purposes.
Well, it's sexier.
We're still gonna have the double space. We're gonna set up like a movie situation downstairs where there's a whole set. So when Casey's over, we can do that. But for now, I'm gonna have my own setup. It's gonna be a smaller space where I can soundproof it. And
I can't wait for the movie guys setup. Like you remember from In Living Color, the David Allen Greer, Damon Wayans sketch. They were amazing, and that's what I'm hoping for as the actual sketch, because I want to go around the world and back again.
I love it. Let's do this. Jason says, good evening, guys. Good evening, buddy. Appreciate you. Kathleen's here. Woo!
Kathleen!
And her better half. Well, she's
the other half. It's the other half. It's just, let's just say the other.
Not better half. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hemispherically speaking.
Half, so.
Well, no, that's totally fair. And hemispherically speaking, like maybe the South is better, maybe the North is better. It depends what you're into.
Depends what year you're in.
No, totally valid. Yeah, because there's an era there. I'd say a 5-year span where it really fucking mattered.
Well, I would say that span lasted to like the 80s.
Yeah, well,
maybe even today.
Semantics. Let's.
John says, good evening, gentlemen. Your snobtacular presence is the highlight of my evening. We love you, buddy.
John, we love you, bro.
Jason, I forgot every week on Tuesday. That is Tuesday until I see this show. All right.
Hey, Jason, I am with you. I legitimately will have Mick show me up. He will hit me up and just go, all right, don't worry. We got to prep all this for tomorrow. So like we were trying to do a show yesterday and both of us were just haggard. We were worn, beaten. We were men that were staring the void going, I don't think I can't gleam the cube today. Like it was just one of those moments where we had to go, you know what? Let's take the day and relax a little bit because we're coming into the hotness.
It's become nonstop because when we're not doing a live show, we've been recording. So like I recorded a whole bunch of Real Combats that's starting tomorrow. So make sure to check that out. It's going to be on YouTube. Woo!
Good plug.
We've been recording Does It Suck? But we're also getting ready to record Plot Roast for Chris Sales and Radar. Your two movies are coming up next. Liz is here. What's up, Liz?
Hi, Liz. What's up, friend?
Don't put me in your box, Liz. Don't put me in your two boxes.
I'm cool with boxes. Rhombus is preferred, but boxes are square. Whatever.
Casey's a cat at heart. He really is.
If I can sits, I fits.
We aren't as fantastic as you guys. Don't say that. Don't say that. Go check out
Kathleen,
the FSF
that's
podcast.
Hornswoggle, because the FSF podcast is fantastic. Check out the FSF podcast. They are wonderful. Don't you dare put yourself down.
Kathleen, don't ever say that again. Think it, but don't ever say it.
You think it towards Mick.
Think it towards Hey guys, what's up, Radar?
What's up, Radar?
Radar says enough small talk. When are we getting Mick's movie? You know it because it's on Patreon right now.
Mm-hmm.
I put it up this morning. You can go watch it. So, okay, everybody. I told you once we get to 1,000 subscribers, which we did a couple months ago, I would put my first short film and the behind the scenes featurette up for you guys to watch. Right now, our patrons get it early. Yes. But it's also coming to our Discord. So if you guys want to go watch it on Patreon, we appreciate you. We got 3 tiers available. Check it out.
Pretty radical.
You get a lot of early bird stuff. But if you don't, then wait for Discord. Go join up, and then you can see it.
Check it out on the Discord.
Chris says, but will we get Mick ASMR? Yes.
Should we?
I'm still trying. I still need to know what ASMR is.
Asthma.
Asthma?
Asthma. It's like asthma, but less serious.
Is it like MRSA?
If you switch up the letters, yeah.
Sweet. He says he's the better half sometimes. You're both each other's better half. That's
why you're partners. Hey-o.
Hope Radar picked 2 good ones. Hope so too. Jason Taylor, you're Alice Cooper and you're Wayne and Garth.
Yeah.
I am?
Yeah.
I'm Alice Cooper?
I'm Wayne and Garth.
Nice. I love it. Technically, I didn't say it. I typed it. But you believe it, and that's what's important.
Who doesn't love technicalities?
I'm just kidding. I feel so arrogant sometimes. If you missed my Elvis story, go back and listen to that one.
Oh, my Lord.
And Mick's movie is the greatest one ever. Chris did watch it and he commented on it. It is not the greatest one ever. Did you watch the full behind the scenes featurette? Casey's seen it. He knows.
That's what makes it the greatest one ever. The so behind the scenes featurette. I've never seen a man touch himself as much as you do and switch between face, head. You did a chest swipe a few times, which was the chest swipe threw me. That was where I was like, something's happening here.
Now all I do during shows is pull my shirt down so my under titty doesn't get shirt fold in there.
That's the Picard. The Picard. Yeah, it's just.
No, but Picard didn't have under titty.
You don't know that. Because he fixed himself a lot.
That's fair. He was on Noom before Noom was available.
Just saying.
I only picked one, Chris. I don't know what you're talking about. You're having conversations. Tingles from sound. Wait.
I like it. I hope it's good.
Is that ASMR?
Am
I getting this right?
Is this? Did we switch to Blade Runner? All of a sudden, am I tingling from sound? Because that would be radical.
I don't hear tingling. I was saying we aren't worth. Oh, it's true.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Of course. We love you all, and you're better than us in every way. It's those videos where you can hear great detail of people eating, breathing, farting, etc. No, you will not be getting that.
I will.
I don't have the patience for that.
I would love to do a day of just fully mic'd up and just hear how many times I make weird sounds throughout the day and be like, oh, that's something terrible I have to correct.
I can tell you from hanging out with you and living with you a lot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's old man sounds when I sat, but I started that at like 22. It was like, nothing
I couldn't
better.
I couldn't deal with my mouth breathing. I couldn't deal with it. It would drive me crazy. And that's from smoking. Ugh.
Well, I mean, I there were moments that everyone was fine. Yep. Nick in those magic hands.
I have those magic hands.
Yes, he
Well,
does.
guys, we're getting crazy. We're having some fun with our last night within 3 years.
Yeah, we're about to hit that milestone. So this is like babies approaching. So apparently the kids nowadays have what they call birthday weeks. So
Yeah, I've heard that.
When I was a young lad, I was very happy to have one day.
Yeah, and you
yet
were lucky to
nowadays-
have one day. When I was a
Oh
kid,
my
I didn't
gosh,
even
a
get
whole
that
day.
half the time.
Yeah, no, I mean half the day was usually chores, but the other half you could earn a party, and that was
No.
pretty cool.
I
Sometimes
had
a
a
cake.
dad who took my birthdays away from me when he got annoyed with me.
that a thing?
Grandpa.
Is that a thing? Can you do that?
He did.
Wow.
He
I
would
mean,
get
it's
so mad
amazing
at
how
me.
much we're dads now. Dude,
You
we have
never-
this power. Dude, we have this power.
I will
This is
never
what's
do that.
mind-boggling. We have this power to do this. Like, you've got to be outrageous to think that this is okay. Like, the amount of power that we have as parents to little us's. What in the shit?
My dad has
So-
4 kids,
Yeah.
and I'm the only one who has multiple birthdays having been taken away, to the point where my mother would still get me gifts and slyly give them to me.
Wow. So
That's
like
something.
send you to your room without dinner, but you walk in and there's actually a plate already ready and all the birthday presents.
This show is brought to you by BetterHelp.com. They're not.
Like, oh man, we
You
are
can support
seriously
me if
getting
you
deep.
want.
Yeah. No, you can support us all you want, however you so choose.
Radar says your eyes lit up like Christmas tree at Chris's description.
Yeah,
Of
because it
ASMR.
is of the ASMR stuff, because it's brilliant, because we could legitimately just do an entire episode of just that. Of like just do a GoPro of us throughout the week, and then all of a sudden I'll just record like 2 hours, you and I just back and forth in just 2 hours over just general footage. Oh,
There's
amazing.
there's no way I can ever be convinced, and I swear to this, that these wonderful people want to see any more of us.
Oh, dude, as much as we try and continue to, it'll never be enough for us. We're feeding us at this point. Like, I hate myself on screen. I'm trying to keep up other stuff, but I want to see you, bro. I love
But-
seeing you.
Because now you have us. First of all, in October, you have us every day. We're gonna have content. But if you follow me on
This is how
TikTok,
we do.
you definitely have me every day.
Well, you have him every day on TikTok. I'm working on getting there. I
Gotta
unfortunately.
get you there. Once you
I'm
start,
sorry,
I'm
bro.
going to start tagging you. We got to get you to 1,000 so we can do lives over there.
Right.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna have to get naked to get there fast.
do it. Oh, Casey OnlyFans. No, we'll just put you on Patreon.
No, I'll do an OnlyFans.
No, Patreon, because then we get
Just
everybody
like,
to go to the.
I don't know,
Patreon.
naked dishwashing, like naked laundry. I feel like all the things I do, if I just did them naked, someone would find that cool and attractive. Like a
It's
man
true.
does these things. A man? They do that?
For me, I know that there's so much of us out there that we have so many shows, but I feel like we add at least some level of fun to them, and people seem to enjoy them.
Sometimes.
But of course, we're adding a really long show now on Fridays.
Yes, which is so freaking cool, y'all. So when I started this, and this is something I want to bring up, part of my journey and what I was doing on when I very began was to eventually have a morning radio show, because I think drive-in radio shows are the titty balls awesome. I think they're the absolute pinnacle of brilliance. I think they are where you truly hone yourself when you're exhausted and you show up as you, and you're the most purest form of whatever you are feeling that day, and you are just pushed through 3 hours of joy, because that's what it is. You're sitting at a mic relating to other human beings and giving all the great ideas and wonderful things that pop into your mind, which nothing could ever be bad. Certainly not from us. It's probably brilliance. It's probably the greatest thing you've hoped for your entire life. So to be able to do this with Mick, my great friend, I am so blessed that we get our Friday drive show, 7 a.m. Wow, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. This is going to be the experience. We're going to recap stuff for you. We're going to recap the whole week. We're going to prep your weekend. We're going to make sure that your Friday starts in the best Friday way, in the only way your Friday should start, the Scene Snobs way.
He ain't wrong. So we're going to be doing the Morning Drive live show. Hopefully you guys can watch and listen along. You can always comment. We are going to work on getting phone system in so that way people can call into it.
Which I'm super scared and excited for.
I know, but we can deal. We got it. We deal with trolls all the time. We're good.
Do you know? No, because everybody's going to be calling like 8 a.m. First of all, we also have weird time zones. So, like, we're going to have people calling at weird hours who are going to be like, why did you wake me up for this? And I'll be like, did you watch Wake Me Up Before You Go? Because that's how I'm waking up right now.
We are going to have a good time with it. It's going to be a really fun morning show starting this Friday, October 7th at 7 a.m. I have prepped all week, Casey. I swear to God, if you fucking sleep through.
Are you fucking kidding me? Did you see all the fucking work I put in? Yeah, fucking spreadsheet, bro.
You did. You put a great show together.
I'm saying.
I'm not taking that away from you. But you sleeping bastard. I swear to God, if at 6:50 I'm sitting there and I'm like, where is he?
I have standards and beauty sleep is necessary to look this good at almost 40, okay?
Not anymore, sir.
No, they're dead now. By the way, whatever you thought was attractive, Friday morning will be horrifying. So you get a different look. It's like you're 23 on a Thursday night again. It's going to be exciting because you have no idea what you're waking up next to.
And the morning show is going to be a podcast available as well to listen to.
Yes.
But if you want to listen or watch, it will be on YouTube. You can, of course, do so. I think it'll be a lot of fun. We do have some questions. People kind of coming over. I love that Radar said, highlight quote of year 2. Stop loving old people. Hey, the old people stopped loving me a long time ago. Casey, that would be scary as hell, but I'm all for it. Best horror ever.
Yeah, just ASMR of us just wandering around and just making old man noises. Yes, Chris, it's terrifying because when it first starts, you don't realize it started. And by the time you make the noise and go, am I making that noise? It's been 15 years.
You know what annoys me about my face? I feel like
nothing, because it's wonderful. And would you stop it? You're fantastic. Your face is glorious, and I won't allow any naysaying tonight.
No. But here's the thing: when I look at myself with the beard, and I'm like realizing I'm losing weight around my chin and such, I'm like, you know what? I think I look good with a mustache, and that's never a good feeling because then I shave.
That's a great feeling. No, you have to have a mustache.
I can't. I look like Farva. You know that.
That's bullcorn. You're a different man. Noom is making you better.
Not that fast, though.
You are making the decision to be better, and you should commit to better. Hence, mustachios.
Or do stupid TikTok dances. Oh, if you want to get more followers. Or, I mean, Casey isn't wrong. Housework is married man flirting.
Darn tootin'.
It's true.
Yeah.
Casey, I'm dead serious. When I do work around the house, I'm probably going to get laid.
That is incredible. What's that like? I have no idea. I still have to go out and spend money.
I don't know. I don't work around the house. I have not done
me. There's nothing worse than making myself up and being like, I have to look fancy today. It's like, oh, really? What I look at when I see in the mirror is I have to shave to not look like a homeless person.
Casey, first of all, I said, first of all, shut your mouth.
Secondly,
I said that when I do work around the house, I'm probably going to get laid. I don't really do that work.
So it's a reward system?
My wife is still sweet to me. John says, well, now we know what I'm listening to on Friday morning. Oh, awesome.
Boom.
And join in, John.
Yes.
Casey's having a rom-com moment. I love it. Yeah.
Sorry. I was standing on my pedestal. It felt right. I wanted to, I can't sing you, I love you, baby.
That's why we got to start. You got to put it out there in the world so everybody starts listening to us. Spread the word about the Scene Snobs. So when we finally start getting paid, Casey has a job worthy of a rom-com. Yeah, he hosts a morning show.
Do you know how excited I would be for that? Oh my God, rom-com show. Instead of where I am right now with Tragic Life, where I have like 3 jobs. I'm always working. There's always things going on.
That's why I hate rom-coms.
I
because
was
it's so easy to get the dream jobs you want.
Dude, and then I'm also watching these people in rom-coms who are just buying things frivolously. Like, oh, of course I can afford that. I'm like, how? What job do you have where you can afford that? You're saying I'm going to retire at 34 and start making fucking wet decorations? I don't even know what that means. How do you do that?
First of all, ladies, this man has a job where he makes an awesome amount of money. I'm not going to put the number out there.
Let's everybody just calm down there.
But he makes an awesome amount of money.
If
So
that's what you're really interested in,
there,
if that's what you're interested in, don't come around me.
I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but no, do not finish that sentence.
What?
Radio edit all times. We don't use that word here.
I was just going to say she was not messing with no Kanyes.
Listen, Kanye's worse enough. I don't even want to talk about Kanye controversy right now.
Can we say Kanye or yay? Yay. Is that what we have to do?
Can we just say stupid? Stupid wore a White Lives Matter shirt.
It's an adjective of certainly who the man is, but I wasn't going to be so broad.
Radar wants to know, so year 3 musical episode. You know how hard it is to write a musical episode?
Okay.
I've been trying.
No, actually, this is legit because I have tried to write one song. And it obviously didn't hold a candle to this dude's freaking... What was your song? Your protest song? Yeah, he had a great protest song this year, which honestly, on the level of John Fogerty, I don't know how I could ever stand to step up into that spotlight. But we are working on it. We are trying to figure out the lyrics and how we want to build that story. And John, you're still on the hook.
Yeah, you are.
You're still in. You promised a thing, and the thing has to happen.
I do have some breaking news. Tom Brady and Giselle have hired divorce lawyers. It's official.
Do we care? Divorced. So rich people are divorcing? Okay, whatever.
She's single. Casey. And you host a morning radio show on YouTube on Fridays.
Yeah, but also a guy like Tom Brady is single.
She doesn't want him. She doesn't want him. She's had a winner for so many years. She needs a new project.
You're right. She needs a loser. And baby, could I ever be your loser? Let me tell you what. That's what you just said.
I just said
she's
project.
Been with a winner, so time to be with the other side. Here's a project for you, hun.
Hey, you know that guy who built a dynasty you were married to? What with this guy? No dynasty.
Because I've got D Nasty. I used to drive a dynasty. 92, Hunter Green, beast mode.
Chris says that's the kind of the perfect for me. I work nights 7 to 10-ish is when I get off work, so it will technically be my ride home podcast. Yeah, awesome.
Yes, that's 2.
I don't know what I said a while back.
Mustache.
The mustache. Yeah, no, I'm not going to. My wife would never let me. And it's not one of those relationships where she's like, you get a mustache and I'm divorcing you.
No.
If I did it, she would just let it happen.
Yeah.
But she reminds me that I have a chud face. So
she would remind you the same way she reminds me when she looks at me and goes, tell him to shave it off. Every time you have grown a mustache, she has gone to me and gone, tell him to shave it off. And I'm like, well, I'm the worst person to ask that of because there's no fucking chance in hell. If it's outrageous and looks awesome, like you had the full-on handlebar.
I did.
For like 3-4 months, bro.
Yeah,
you held it for
but it
a
wasn't
minute.
even the handlebar that was driving her crazy. It was calling her brother every 5 minutes.
Okay, that's a problem.
Every sentence ended in, you know what I'm saying, brother? Like it was too much for her. She couldn't take it.
I understand that. There's a lot that goes along with the handlebar mustache. There's a commitment level that not many people are ready for. I understand it. So, I get it. It makes sense.
Crap, Casey's catching on to it being a reward system. Must change that.
I nudesed it.
I share it on Facebook all the time, trying to get you all at number 1. Chris, you are the man. All of you are. We love you all.
Like, seriously, Chris, everybody here is just amazing.
I got no complaints, brother. In fact, I'm going to say it like Hogan. I got no complaints, brother. And that's the only word I'll use.
I think when it comes to the Chris Harris, he's one of the strongest, most intelligent competitors, but he'll still fall to the flying elbow. Yeah.
So if I'm Hoganing it up and you're Macho Manning it up, are we the mega power?
What's
are
that?
the Scene Snobs the mega powers?
Yeah, we're working.
I love it. We're the new mega powers. Vince, call us up and
We're
hang
ready.
out with us because we know you're retired now.
Holler. Seriously, Vince, come on the show.
We've
You
always
know you
wanted a
want to.
third. We've talked about it. We've always wanted a woman to come on and be our third. And
Yeah.
we've actually toyed with that idea. We brought on some people and we didn't tell them, but we were auditioning.
Yeah, we've had a few.
And then we'd go
We've
to
had a
them and be
few.
like, so what's your interest in podcasting?
Mhm.
Women don't have a lot of interest in
Oddly enough, they're all about hanging out on a show, but not like being part of the show consistently that we've found. And that could also be because they're way beyond us.
Because I want the woman's perspective on the show.
Yeah, we need it. I mean, we have Kathleen in the comments, which is fantastic.
Yes. And Kathleen has her own show, so we do
And
get that.
we have
perspective
Liz.
on the show.
We have Liz as well.
Liz as
always
well.
around, who's badass.
We have lots of great women who listen
Yeah.
and give us advice, and it's really awesome. And are part of the Discord and stuff like that, and we truly appreciate it. But yeah, other than that, we work too much. We do this too much for any one person to want to do it. Yeah,
I barely want to do it this much.
That's
Like,
true. And I do it way more than you only
do it
behind the scenes because you work.
You do it 1,000 times more. You're working towards this, my friend, and you put in some fantastic work. You create a beautiful product that we have the opportunity to espouse ourselves on this platform. So, stand up, brush your shoulders off, Chief. There it
Thank
is.
you, buddy.
It was hot.
John says,
Have a nice day.
Al Bundy paid for that house, his car, and kept everyone alive as a shoe salesman at the mall. What was the pay scale like?
What in the world?
I can tell you because in 1995, 96, and 97, I sold women's shoes.
From where?
Easy Spirit.
Oh, buddy, you easy spirit son of a bitch. How many Keds did you pump out? Was it
so
all about,
many.
Was it all about getting those canvas flats to everyone?
I was a pretty good salesman. I was good because I was personal. I like to talk to people. So I built up that relationship. I was not the type of salesman who was like, haha, used car salesman. I actually like talking to people and selling things I believed in. Mm-hmm. So when I wasn't, my accessories sales were not up. Because I never like pushing shit on people.
I'm always weird on that too. If you came in with a purpose and you have something you want to buy, great. If through conversation you've alluded to, hey, maybe I'd be interested towards this, I'll try to sway you. But beyond that, I'm not going to be like, by the way, have you seen our hair ties? They're 4 for $10. Would you be interested in a new scrunchie? But by the way, we also have socks at this price. By the way, have you polished your shoes recently? Like, no.
If you know anything about Easy Spirit, though, it wasn't a woman's shoe store where a lot of young women were coming in.
Everyone calm down. They are comfy fucking shoes. And if you are young and intelligent, you will save your feet and your back and your knees and your hips and your ankles. There's a lot of things going on. All right. So however old you think you are and you're like, I feel fine. Tomorrow you may fucking not. So
that's true.
Don't you dare knock comfort living.
If you could see me walking down a flight of stairs, you would be like, but in fairness, I broke my back. So
you've broken your back. You tried to kill yourself with your own renal canal at this point. Like, it's pretty incredible. The lofty goals of suicide you have are just your body going, I think we could survive it. Let's find out.
My whole persona throughout my teens and 20s was like, I can make it. Like, that's what it was. And it was like, and now I'm like, I'm paying for it. So
yeah. I took that whole Beyonce, I'm a survivor, I'm not going to give up way too far.
Yeah.
I don't need to survive that fucking much.
Remember that time I carried the refrigerator up the stairs by myself?
Okay. So here's a fun story.
Casey refused to help me with the refrigerator up from the basement.
I tell Mick I'm going to show up at noon. I am wont to often not be on time. It's an unfortunate factor of my life. And especially on weekends, if I say I'll be there at like 10, 1 o'clock, safe bet. So I'm like, Mick, we're going to get in early and knock this out.
Yep.
I show up 15 minutes late. And I'm still pissed about this. I was 15 fucking minutes late to when I said I would. He's already, I see it upstairs. He's doubled over, panting at the door, a hand on the fucking door, just like, yeah. Hey man, yeah, I'm good. I got this. And I'm like, you fucking asshole. You couldn't wait.
Yeah.
I texted you when I was leaving that I was only 15 minutes out, and you're like, whatever.
And that wasn't some easy flight of stairs. That was like a long flight of stairs from the basement to the kitchen.
And it had a turn, and it was tight.
A turn.
Yeah.
And I did it all by myself. That's the last time. From that point forward, I was like, I'm never doing this by myself again.
I felt like your hubris had finally destroyed its humility.
It really
like
did.
It just had this moment of impact where it went, we can't fucking do this. And for about 47 minutes, it was there. And then you became, Mick. And you were like, well, now we can go change the deck out. Let's get the furniture out. I'm like, what?
Yeah, we did do that. But here's the thing. I did that. And now when people are like, hey, can you help me carry this? Like, nope. No, I don't have the knees or the back for it anymore. Nope. And when people bitch and moan to me and they're just like, we never helped me move. I lifted so much shit in my life. And the last thing I lifted was a refrigerator by myself. I have an out. I'm done. My body is destroyed.
I did the pizza and beer thing long enough that, like, hey, if I'm helping you move at this point in any way, shape, or form, we are really tight.
I like Chris's take on it. So you're saying Casey could have slept in?
Kinda. Yeah. Seriously, Chris, you know how bitter I was when I showed up and I was like, oh, great. I'm going to hang out with my friend who's a little shitty towards me now, who's fucking upset. And he just lifted a whole freaking refrigerator by himself. Gee, I could have enjoyed an extra hour.
Here's why I got mad. Because you stopped by Billy's house first. And you text me and you're like, hey, I'm stopping by Billy's and then I'm coming.
I was.
And I'm like, he's going to get fucking high. They're going to get both high and they're going to be late.
Well,
and yeah. And then you came 15 minutes late with Billy, who just sat in a chair. Which Billy's MO, so I'm not mad about it.
He has MS. He has MS.
All right.
Parts
he didn't
of his
have
body
that level
just
of MS back then.
Literally fucking disappeared. Part of his body just disappears. He held the door open with his eyes.
He could have held the door open. That's all I'm saying. We got a lot of comments coming. Chicken's here. What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
What up, Chicken?
Casey has a chance. Casey always has a chance. Casey's down on himself, but
Giselle, I'm pretty sure if I call her Giselle, that wins her over.
John says female podcasters are incredibly difficult to find. Good ones, doubly so. That's
see. Here's my thing, John. Absolutely, and I struggle with that because there are some great female podcasters who do a very decent job. There are a few that you find who are fucking fantastic, who just really crush it, who really speak well and have the eloquence and the understanding and the timing and the brilliance that someone like Kathleen Watts does. So, it's a difficult thing
really
we're slogging through, but one day we'll find it.
You took that roundabout to get to the compliment. Or
around
in Jersey,
the world and back again.
In Jersey, as we say, the jug handle.
I don't even know. Let's just keep going. Let's escape up.
Chris says, I'm going to change my screen name to Mean Gene. That way Mick can say, Mean Gene. I will. In fact, you should change your name on Patreon to do it, and I will thank you as Mean Gene.
We will thank you as Mean Gene.
Oh, yeah, and Mean Gene. I don't know how more people don't do that. Like, when we thank you, just change the name to what you wanted to, and I'll thank you in that name. I don't care.
We will thank you in whatever name you choose. That's the best part of Patreon is we have to say it at the end of every episode.
It's true. Well, we get to say it at every episode.
Oh, I choose to say it.
You guys are killing it with content. That's true. We are murdering it with content.
We have literally slaughtered the content. It's unfortunately sitting in the back just hanging now, drying.
I never finished my story. My accessory sales were down. So my boss used to make me wear a purse in the store until I sold one. It didn't have to be the one I was wearing. I had to sell a purse though. And if I didn't do it, by the end of that month, I was the highest sales of purse sales.
Honestly, if they had made me go with like pumps, a clutch, and I don't know, let's just say an above the knee skirt, I think I would have fucking knocked it out of the park, bro. Absolutely. If someone tried to threaten me by saying I couldn't do that, no, I'm absolutely going to do that.
I feel like I'm an idiot. You're talking and you're saying things and I'm nodding. This is a podcast.
No, but it's more fun when you do that because people just get to sit around and wonder, could his head reveal something? Is he saying something in his mind that we can't quite fathom? Does he have a mouth where all of his brain things could come pouring out of? We don't know. Join the mystery.
That's what we need to do. We need to hire somebody who's like during the dead air or just describing what we're doing.
I actually want someone during the dead air to just look and shamefully shake their head back and forth like, you morons. Like, I feel better about that. That's what I want in a third mic. I don't need you to have a mic. You don't have to say shit. Just know when to look at me and disapprovingly shake your head.
I love that we have a fight going on in the comments. So Kathleen says, I helped move a clawfoot tub up a flight of stairs once. It took 4 of us in a rope. Then her husband says, John says, at least you were on the rope side, Kathleen. I was behind the stupid tub pushing it up the stairs. Then she says, I was keeping it from falling on you. And then she replied again, he says that tonight. Let's see after my video that goes up tomorrow if Casey changes his mind about my eloquence.
I will never.
Fair. Now she's arguing with you. I love it.
Yes, fight, Kathleen. Fight to the end.
So we had topics, but we're 40 minutes in.
Well, let's do one of them because I felt like one of them was better than the other. So you choose.
All right, I'm going to go with the torture one because Chris had brought that up the other day in the Snobs Nation Facebook page.
Yes.
And so basically, there's this house. It's called the McCamey house. It's like one of those. You can sign a waiver and they can do whatever they want to you. Not short of hurting you or killing you, but they can kind of psychologically mess with you, touch you the whole nine. And then you get to, if you make it through like an 8 or 12 hour period or whatever it is, you get $20,000 and nobody's ever made it through. Nobody's made it longer than 4 hours, they said. Mm-hmm. Or something like that. If I read it correctly.
The guy had 6. There was one person who made it 6, but it was an 8-hour experience at the McKay Manor. Yeah.
Are you calling us weirdo podcasters with topics and shared Google Docs? You have guests on your show all the time.
No, she's legitimately knocking on her own show.
It's just by us.
Saying, yeah, we're just folk who show up and try really hard.
I know. I say this knowing that we're gonna have a guest on in like a week or so. A pretty top tier.
Oh man, I'm super excited too. Look. First of all, we had Will Wheaton on an interview show, amazing, which he even tied into Brian, and I feel terrible I didn't bring it up on the show. But we had Brian Krause from Charmed. Fantastic, incredible actor, and just one of my favorite human beings. Like, he's just a rad dude. Really just carry the show, because God forbid we have someone who knows things and uses words eloquently, because we're screwed.
Sure.
Anyone who does things right, we're like shit. So he showed up ready to roll, and we have another great guest coming up.
We're gonna save it though.
Okay.
I want you guys can guess and tell me in the Discord. He's been on the show before. He's a filmmaker and he's been on the show before.
Yes.
I'm not going to tell you what he does in film or anything like that, but I'll let you guys figure it out. And he has a new movie coming out next week, which we will be reviewing.
Yes, we will. Naked. By the way, naked reviews are going to be a thing.
Oh my God. I'm not doing that.
I've threatened it too much. You can totally do it. Or, we do ABC. Anything but closed reviews. So
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing. I will not.
You can wear a palm tree, man. It'd be rad. Think about where you could put that palm tree.
I don't want to know where I'd put that palm tree.
You have so many options.
Well, the thing is, like, we don't do interviews really. I don't want to do interviews. I don't want to ask anybody questions. I just want them to come on the show and hang out with us. And I don't care if they're famous or not. But I think
fame is fleeting. I want to talk to people who are legitimately chasing their dream and doing the things they love. That's what I love about this, is it's brought us people like on, Slasher 15. Those guys are incredible. The males and females are so fucking cool, man. Everybody who is a part of that has been amazing. We've had some incredible special effects artists. We've had some incredible actors and actresses. We've had some phenomenal directors and writers. I love what this has afforded us and branched out and allowed us to meet are just incredible human beings who are chasing their passions and enjoying this time we have on Earth.
Well, for me, all right, so here comes, and this is not hubris in any way. I wanted to try.
It is, it's hubris.
It's not, I'm telling you. So after year 2, after we hit our 2-year anniversary, I had done, and you were with me for a lot of them, but like even in the first year and such, I thought the key to getting listeners was having guests,
celebrities, man. We gotta get them celebrities.
But here's the thing: like, I don't put any podcast past doing that. Like,
No,
Jeff has a great show, and he is a great interviewer. FSF podcast have a lot of guests on.
I love Jeff's interviews. I love SFF. I love SFF because they carry a lot of topics. They do a really good job. So it's a lot of fun.
We had some guests on, and like it was going, and we just had a lot of guests on, and I really liked it. And some of them, we had some hiccups where the guest just wasn't into doing it and things like that. Mm-hmm. And so when our second year anniversary came, like every year, I have a plan. I map everything out. I have a board with year by year what I want to do, what's going to take me into the next year. So we're entering into year 4. And I want what I want. And sometimes that's changed. Remember, we did Scene Snobs Network, and I didn't want to do that anymore. So we moved past that.
Admittedly, though, that was a lot of work.
That was
like,
a lot. Yeah.
It went from 6 shows to like 30 within a month. So, bro, it turned into a lot of work.
It did. And I wanted to focus on the shows we were doing because, honestly, I truly believe that the Scene Snobs podcast at that time, I wasn't giving it all I wanted, you know? Mm-hmm. All I wanted to, I should say. So, because I was focused on so many other things. So after that time, we got into the year 2, and I was like, all right, I'm not doing another interview for a long time. Mm-hmm. And the reason for that, I didn't want any celebrities. I didn't want anything. I wanted this show to stand on its own. I wanted the 2 of us to be able to come in and week after week have fun, maybe produce good content that people are really enjoying. And then if people are excited to just see us, then adding anybody else is a bonus.
Right.
And so like now I felt like now that we're going into we're at our 3rd year anniversary and we're going into year 4, I feel like, okay, I feel like we've done that. I feel like we provide, I'm not even gonna say great content or anything. I'm just saying like good enough content where people really enjoy it.
Chuckles.
Yeah.
We provide exactly what we should be here for, entertainment. We just want to entertain y'all. That's it. Real easy, real simple. We just want to bring a little joy, a little ray of sunshine, a little absurdity, a little fun, because life's too goddamn serious. So chuckle.
Yeah, 100%. So I feel like we do that. So now I may start adding more. So like, honestly, if you're on the Discord, you're on the Patreon, if there's anybody you want to see on the show, let me know. I can't guarantee they will be, but I will reach out to them. So give me some names. I'd rather talk to industry folks because I know that speak.
Well, it's also great to get some of that insight. I think that was one of the best parts about having that conversation with Brian a couple weeks back. It was just fantastic to know that while he's portraying this character that so many of us love, there was all this struggle behind of who he was and what he was going through. Yep. And I think too often we forget that these characters that we see and we love, and we may swaddle ourselves in the clothing that identifies ourselves with them, they also are human beings who are struggling with things. And I think a big message is it's okay to struggle. It's okay to understand you're going through hardship and you're having hard times. That's fine. That's life. It's okay. Don't fear your struggle. You're not alone. Reach out to people. It's the greatest thing that we try to do here is build a village. Whether it's for a laugh or a shoulder, we're here for both.
I hate you. You get too like cathartic.
Sorry, man.
No, you're good.
I got my
for me, I'm like keeping it light. I'm like, yeah, we're having fun with Brian. He came back on the show and just talk shit. Like, I love that.
I mean, he did, because that's what we do. It's wonderful.
Like, even like when Frank Sabatella comes on, which I'm trying to get on.
I love Frank. God bless. He's one of my favorite human beings. Man, him and Brian, rad as shit.
Yeah, and the next guest has been on the show for an interview already.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And because I talk to him all the time, and like his new movie came out, and I was like, hey man, congratulations, I can't wait to check it out. He's like, bro, I'm gonna get you a screening. I want to be on the show, I want to talk about it. And he was like, and I just want to talk shit with you guys, because they actually watch the show and they like it and they have a fun time with it. So it is nice when they do that, and we kind of can connect and have some fun times.
I mean, it means the world, because we just want to connect as human beings. We're all human beings. We all do the same things. We all feel very similar. We all have to poop sometimes, and it doesn't come out, and it hurts, and we all struggle with that. Every single person deals with that. So it's okay. We're all here on the same level. Let's just
Oh,
love
don't
each
get
other,
cathartic.
hang
Don't
out,
get
and laugh.
cathartic. Be happy.
Sorry. All right,
Be happy.
my bad.
Fuck off episode. Let's say hello to Corinne. Hey, Corinne.
What's up? Hi. What's up,
Um,
Shaba? Corinne. It's great to see
we-
you guys. I love y'all.
We have some good ideas here. So Jace Taylor says, naked reviews. Where do I sign up for the OnlyFans? Snobs After Dark.
Snobs After
Patreon.
Dark. The Snobs After Dark. We could just do that. I will be naked.
True.
You may not see anything, but I will promise to be naked. I will vow.
I love John ABC reviews exclusively on the Scene Snobs OnlyFans.
See?
I did want to start as a joke an OnlyFans page and only put pictures of me doing mundane stuff or pictures with my dog.
Perfect. You should do that, and I'll have another OnlyFans page where it's me doing all of those same mundane things naked.
It's just the same picture too. It's like, how'd you get my house?
We will. Yes, I will go in your house on a day. I'll be like, all right, Mick, you got to leave for 1 hour. I'll have someone in who's just gonna shoot me naked, and it'll be hilarious.
I love it. I like how John says sometimes the guest can take an episode off the rails and not in a good way. Yes, that's true.
Mhm.
But
True.
you know what I say to that? You're gone. I had to use you as an example, my friend.
I mean, fair enough. I guess I'm the example used often. I'm
And
the
the
EG.
The chicken says, when do I get my personal show? Well, send me a message on Discord and we'll set something up so you can come
Holy shit, are we doing a personal show?
on. Yeah, do you want your own show? We'll do a show.
No,
for you.
I want us to do a personal show, but we'll make it where for 30 minutes, it's 15 minutes of you being personal and 15 minutes of me being personal, and the other one of us has to stand there and try to stay quiet the whole time.
That'd be intense. I don't know.
It's
if I can do that.
impossible. It'd
I
be
don't know
5
if I can
minutes.
do that.
15. Let's go 5 minutes. It's a 10-minute total show.
I mean, I can handle a show by myself. I don't want
yeah.
to.
Of
I
course
don't
you
want
can.
to.
I
I
don't
like
want to.
doing it with you.
I got
Who
tripped
needs
up like
Skinamax when you have Casey Max?
that's what I'm saying, yo. We'll have Snobs of Max.
Snobs. Corin says we love you too, Corin. We
Love
always
you
appreciate
too.
you guys whenever you're watching. We appreciate you.
This
commenting
microphone
along.
is from my very good friends there.
That's
This
awesome.
microphone
That's
right
nice.
here. Right there, Corinne.
I
Love you,
don't
Java.
like this. I don't like this. Skinamick.
Skinamick. Well, that sounds like someone's
Yeah.
hunting and someone's murdering something. Look, Ohio, let's pump the brakes. All right. Like, this is not everything needs to die and be mounted on a wall. All right. This is
They're either
that
going.
sounds-
They're either going up in space to the moon, or they're killing people like serial killers do.
yeah, it's
fucking
not
Cleveland,
good.
man.
Either way. Y'all are living in this weird conundrum of a society. I don't get Ohio.
Hi,
What's up,
Teacher.
George? How you doing, buddy?
So, oh god, oh no. Doug Bradley would be epic with the new Hellraiser,
Agreed.
his own podcast, his book reading, and Pinhead in video games. Now he would be a perfect guest. I hear he's pretty accessible. I'll reach out to him. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've
I'm
always
not promising anything.
no, of course not. But I mean, Doug Bradley for me has always been one of the absolute tops. He's rarefied air where when you discuss who are your favorite horror actors, he's not someone who comes up as that number. If you don't mention him, it's the same thing as like being like, I mean, Freddy Krueger was cool. It's like, go fuck yourself. He's an icon. Doug Bradley is an icon. He's reached that level. And I think he's reached that age where he doesn't give a fuck. And I want people who legit don't give a fuck. Be honest. What are you hiding? I'm tired of people hiding. What the fuck you're hiding your own shit from yourself. That's all it is. Stop
Show us
being
on the
afraid
doll
of
where
it.
they touched you, Casey. Show us on the doll.
Well, it was on a goddamn puzzle box where I got touched. And
Yeah,
you've
it
got
was.
plenty of them, you awkward bastard.
I do. John says, Mick on a bearskin rug. Rawr.
But it has to be a combination. Like he's sewn together black bear, polar bear, grizzly bear, Kodiaks. Like
The problem is it would have to be an oil painting, and nobody wants to paint that for that long.
you don't know that.
I do know, because I'm not letting them take a picture. They have
Well,
to
that
paint
was your
it.
mistake.
That's it. They got to go. They got to paint it, and they have to shorten my you-know-what.
You do a Polaroid, and what you do is, the cervix destroyer. So you get a Polaroid.
Don't say that.
So you get a Polaroid where the Polaroid, like after 5 hours, like just becomes incendiary. So that way no one can ever own the image or likeness of you in that moment.
I love it. No, I have a mantle now. It's going over that.
You do have a mantle. It's a
do.
bomb ass mantle. It's huge.
And George 3 says, "Hey, what's wrong with Ohio? Do you have a moment? Because the show's almost over." Wait, we got a 3-hour show on Friday. We'll tell you then.
Yeah, you know what? That's Friday's show. Check it out.
All the things. Actually, we should make a list every Friday that does each state the top 10 things that are most wrong with that state.
No. All right. Well, let's limit that. We're gonna make
not
it
Jersey though, because it's perfect.
The top 3 things that's wrong with every state. Jersey is the problem. That's why we have to scale it back to 3. Because everywhere else, only like it's a reach to 4, like it's tough. But Jersey has 47. So we have to scale that back to make it 3 because we believe in equality here at the Scene Snobs.
Chris, nobody wants to see that. I'm telling you.
Oh, wait.
Maybe.
If we go baby oil wrestling because we're going wrestling against someone named Baby Oil, that could be hilarious.
Churchy 3 says he's in. Hey, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern. Come check us out on Friday. Our new Friday show. All right. So we've taken too much time. Now is the time for us to start winding down, and we have a lot of stuff to talk about.
So if we're gonna
shit happening,
if we're gonna wind down, should we like bring up a topic?
No, because now I have to tell everybody everything. We missed the topics. It was our fuck off episode, so I'm okay with it.
Fair.
All right. Oh shit, my thing's fell. That's all right. I'm moving offices anyway.
I'm not gonna be fucking here soon. I will still be here. Although this has to get all changed. I've got the next couple of days off. I've got the rest of the week off for work.
Oh shit, that's right. You were taking the rest of the week off so we can record the other episodes. Remember that.
Yep. We're recording a buttload. We got a lot of stuff locked in, and all of this will be different. And I am so excited for this to be different.
I watched the 2 plot roasts, and I'm getting ready to watch the next Does It Suck?
Okay, so I watched the next plot roast is ready. The other one, I made it through the first one, and I have a lot of notes. So the first vignette. So I've got more to do to follow up on, but we're going to get there. I believe in you, and I believe in me.
So, guys, as you know, this week is filled with content. This whole month is because we're doing content every day. You have to follow us everywhere to see that content. Snobstober! So we love it. But tomorrow night we start up with season 2 of Real Combat, the ultimate movie fan debate show. If you guys know about it, I might record a few more episodes if you guys are interested. And if you guys are interested in being on it, please let me know. I would love to have you on.
Yeah. And also, if you even recommend another podcaster that you can think of that you're like, gosh, I'd love to see they go head and head versus someone, put your dream matchup together. I think it'd be a lot of fun to see, in our Discord, who their dream matchup would be of head to head. Convince me to watch your movie.
Yeah. And if you don't know what Real Combat is, it's 2 movie fans each pick a movie and they debate why I should watch their movie. And we're going to be having a twist going into season 3 where it's not just me that they're trying to convince.
Yeah.
So, but I don't want to give away too much right now. Guys, so that's tomorrow night is Real Combat. Make sure to check that out. Thursday night at 8 p.m. We're doing our 3-year anniversary party. If you guys want to join in, the link will be on the Discord. Please feel free to click in, hang out, jump in. I might have to kick some people out because there's a 10-person limit, but it'll be fun. Then the next morning,
we just want everyone coming in on Thursday. I'm going to go back to Thursday's slide. You're running from me.
No,
and I really want this to be a thing where if we can get everyone to just come on and say, hey, because part of what the main reason, once again, why we love doing this is because this community it's created. So many phenomenal people who we get to interact with every week. We love and appreciate y'all. And it's beautiful to see this just continuing to build. Is just y'all pour your love out towards us. We're pouring our love out towards you. So show up on Thursday and tell us what assholes we are to our faces because we love you. And that's what you should do to the people you love.
You're not allowed to be cathartic through the rest of the show.
Good. 1 minute left.
And the morning where he definitely can't be cathartic is our Friday morning show.
Grumpy Day.
October 7th is our first episode. Join in for the 3 hours. It's going to be like a morning show. We have a lot of topics, a lot of things joining in. Cannot wait to have you guys a part of it. It's going to be so much fun. Comment along. I'm working on a phone call-in system. but I don't get paid enough right now, so not yet.
Yeah, they are wildly expensive.
And then our second Does It Suck is coming out. We did the movie Metro, and that is going to drop on YouTube on Saturday. Saturday it will drop on YouTube. So you can.
And here's a fun twist: the picture you see there may not be how we actually feel about that movie.
No, in fact, it isn't. And don't trust those pictures, because I only have 2 pictures of him with the thumbs up and our thumbs down, and me with the thumbs up and thumbs down, and I changed them out just to change up the card. So
as it should be.
The movie or not. Let's look at the comments real quick before we go. Great show as always. Can't wait for the rest of the content coming. Thank you, Jason.
Thanks, Jason, from the 3 Geeks every Sunday. Make sure to check them out. 3 Geeks podcast. Fantastic human beings.
They were live on this past Sunday. They did a really
good show. They showed up live at like 10 a.m. though. It threw me off, man.
It screwed with me. I didn't know what was going on. You know how to get in touch with me, of course, Kathleen. But we're going to drop the thing, so make sure you jump in. I'm up for another round. I'm in. Yes. I don't know what you're in for. Maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. I don't know, but we'll have some fun.
He could be in for all of it. How about everyone gets in for all of it and checks us out, because it has been a blast providing some fantastic content for y'all. And it's what we love to do. So we love just trying to make people laugh. That's the whole point of us. We just push until eventually either you laugh or you punch us in the mouth. We're simple folk.
It's true. So, guys, just so you know, like we said, Snobstober is here. This is where it's our anniversary month. We love horror. We love Halloween. So we're going crazy for it. We're going to have a really good time with a lot of stuff. But I have been watching horror movies for the past 95 days. I started at 95 days to Halloween, and I'm going all the way to Halloween. So if you want to watch my recaps, you can watch the daily videos on our YouTube Shorts or on TikTok anytime. But if you want to watch our recaps of all the horror movies, we did 95 through 75, 74 through 50, and we just the other night did 49 through 32. And good old Casey's going to join in with me, because now he's doing 31 days.
Yep, I've got my own 31 days of October, and I will be snobbing them out along the way.
So, yeah, all right. Well, here's what we're going to do. I don't know. I forgot. But let's just go and thank our patrons. Yeah, I know. I forget. Thank you to our lovely patrons who we love so much. Tim, Paul, Stacy, Matt, Aaron, Mean Gene, Chris H.
And yes, we'd also like to thank Dan and John B. and Ron and Jason and AJ and the Radar and John W. Thank you for all of our Patreon subscribers. We love you so much.
We do. And guys, if you want to join up, you get all of our recorded content a few days early. So tonight you should be getting, tomorrow you will be getting the new Does It Suck? You will be getting Real Combat before it comes out tomorrow. And then you will get, you just get all the recorded stuff early. There's 3 tiers available with other perks. So join up at patreon.com/thescenesnobs.
I think it's important to not forget that through the Scene Snobs Nation Discord, our Patreons are able to constantly stay in touch with us. They're able to let us recommend movies for what we should do for some of our shows, like Plot Roast, for Real Combat. You have a sway and a say. So if you'd like to be involved, join us at the Snobs Nation Discord and join the rest of the fantastic human beings already over there who are co-rushing it, from some of our fantastic admins to some of the people who just constantly have to let us know every day how they feel, who are amazing. We love you. I'm looking at you, Radar. Join us at the Snobs Nation Discord.
Guys, make sure to like this video and hit subscribe on YouTube. It really helps us go a long way in the algorithm, and followers and subscribers are a big thing for us because we do produce all the shows, and it really helps us with everything, especially promotions. So go check it out. We have great shows available and more to come.
Do you often wonder how the Romans look so goddamn good? It's because they wore merch. They wore a lot of merch.
Our merch.
And you can join in that very same great history they have by buying some merch of things you support, like right here with the Scene Snobs. Check us out over at thescenesnobs.com and get the things that will drape you and make you fine, fantastic, and wonderful.
Wait, I went to the wrong one.
Yeah, you skipped fast.
Just cool. You said scenesnobs.com, I got thrown off. It's
I felt the brake pump. It was fine.
There is a link on the thescenesnobs.com, but the website is actually snobsmerch.com, so you can go check that out. Follow us everywhere on social media because we have different content going on all the time. We'd love to have you there. So it's at the Scene Snobs everywhere except for TikTok because they won't let me change it. And guys, we're this is no, it's not Geek Fest. So, guys, we appreciate you. We love you. It's been an awesome 3 years, man. It's so crazy. And we're going to talk more about like loving you guys for that on the anniversary special. But we hope you join us. We hope you can join in. Please check out Friday. Tell your friends about it. Maybe they'll get some laughs while they're at work or driving to work. And we truly appreciate all of it. Go ahead, Casey.
We're so grateful, as always, that you decided to spend an hour of your time with us. It means the world to us, whether you were here live, whether you're listening now at some other predated time, because this is a podcast. Choose your time. We're very grateful. We love and appreciate you all. And it's really important to remember that we wouldn't be here without you. And the only way you stay here is if you remember to be kind to yourself and be kind to each other.
We'll see you next Tuesday. I told him we'll see you next Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. We know what that means.
Spirit